Show of hands, how many of you have ever sent a text while behind the wheel? As I can see, many of you are guilty of sending a text while driving. Over the years, I've heard many stories about people getting into terrible accidents because they were on their cell phones while they were driving. This is relevant to all of us because many of us drive and we all have the urge to get to our cell phones. Today, I will provide information about the problem of texting and driving, the causes of it and why people do it, and some solutions to this problem. By the end of this presentation, I hope to have persuaded you all to believe that texting and driving needs to be taken just as seriously as drunk driving, and that it's super dangerous and needs to not be socially acceptable anymore. So the first thing I want to talk about are some dangers and risks that come along with distracted driving. Now, I'm sure you guys are all well aware that there is a problem with texting and driving. But texting and driving is proven to be one of the major causes of collisions and accidents on the road. Statistics regarding texting and driving are alarming, with some reports showing the dangers are even greater than drunk driving. According to Benjamin Kaplan, he states that texting while driving is reported to be 6 times more likely to cause an accident than drunk driving. The National Safety Council estimates that cell phone use leads to more than 1.6 million crashes every year. Texting and driving's death rate is super high, and far more people every day are getting killed because of distracted drivers. This is a really big issue considering texting and driving is most problematic for teens. According to Benjamin Kaplan, he states that teen drivers are 4 times more likely than adults to get into motor vehicle accidents when texting and driving. Approximately 21% of teen drivers who are involved in fatal motor vehicle accidents were distracted by their cell phones. Did you know that if you're driving 55 miles an hour and you look down at your phone for only 5 seconds, you've just driven the length of a football field without paying any attention to the road? As any football people know, a lot can happen in 100 yards. The next thing I want to talk about are the causes of distracted driving and why people do it. According to Marie Highland, she states that with connected technology surrounding us in our cars, driving is more distracted than ever. As technology keeps advancing, the number of distracted drivers keeps increasing, with things like Snapchat, Instagram, FaceTime, iMessage, Apple Music. Those are the kind of apps and social media that is keeping people distracted while driving. People that use their phones to talk or to text are by far the most common reason for distracted driving accidents. In fact, National Safety Council estimates that 26% of all car crashes involve cell phones. Although there is many ways to get distracted while driving, statistics have shown that texting and driving seems to be the biggest cause of distracted driving. People lose their focus super easily, and you don't want to be the cause of somebody getting hurt or even dying. The next thing I want to talk about are some solutions to this problem. So the most problematic proactive idea from lawmakers in New York is to give police officers a device that is the digital equivalence to the breathalyzer called the textalyzer. How it works is an officer arriving to the scene of a car crash can ask for any of the driver's phones that were involved and use the textalyzer to tap into the operating system to check for any recent activity. The technology could determine whether they use their phone to call or text or email or do anything under the forbidden driving laws. If failure to hand over the phone, the same consequences as refusing the breathalyzer would be your license suspension. Another solution is if any of you have iPhones, you can do this. You go to settings and then go down to do not disturb while driving section, and then you would click activate, and then most of your phones are set to manually, but which allows you to receive notifications while you're driving. But if you select automatically, it will disable you from receiving any notifications while you're driving, because your phone will register that you're in motion. So throughout the duration of this speech, I have covered the dangers and risks that come with distracted driving, the cause and some solutions to this problem. I would like you all to strongly think about the information I've shared with you, and I hope I persuaded you to do the right thing and to not text and drive. Also, I think you should all take my advice and turn off your notifications for when you're driving.